Hi guys, welcome to Tech Geek. So today we are back with a daily LeetCode challenge problem that's wiggle subsequence. A LeetCode medium question that's LeetCode medium 376. Before beginning the solution, I'd like to request you all to please like, share and subscribe to my channel. If in case you have any queries, then do let me know in the comment box anything that you need or any particular thing you feel it's something you are not able to understand in the solution or any previous solutions, then please feel free to mention those in the comment. I'll be there to help you out. Before beginning also, I'd like to request you all, I have a hiring help sheet for that's particularly Ashton and Josh for now. And if you guys feel like it's somewhere you need for any other company, any upcoming placements, then do let me know. I'll be there to help you out. I need some time to research and get the accurate data for every company. So if you can tell me beforehand, that would be better. Talking about the batch of 2023, as the placements are beginning, so I have one upcoming placements for you and the interview experience. So we'll be placing it very soon, so get ready for that. It's like a time to boost up because this is the time you guys need to do it. And for the batch of 2022, still if you feel you don't have that job or you want an incremented package, then do share your data with me. I'll come across many openings or many such referrals even in my own company. I could do that with you according to your profile. So it would be better if you guys can contact me directly through comment, or I'll share my LinkedIn profile or anything like that. You can do that. Okay. Let's get back to the question and see what the question says. The question says we have to find a wiggle sequence. Now, what is a wiggle sequence according to them? Let's see. A wiggle sequence is a sequence where the difference between the successive numbers is strictly alternate, or in its strictly alternative fashion, it should be positive and negative. Okay, that's if one is positive, then negative, positive, negative, or negative, positive. Okay, the difference if one exists should either be positive or negative. That means it should not be equal. The very first thing you know that you have to omit it. Then it says a sequence with one element and a sequence with non-equal elements, two non-equal elements, is trivially a wiggle sequence. So if we know if n is equals to 1, then obviously we are getting a wiggle sequence with a length 1. Okay, or if n equals to 2 and they are not equal, then do we have it. Okay. Now for example, they have given us an example and showed us like this is not, so this we'll be discussing. So let's get this part for now. Now, a subsequence can be obtained by deleting some of the elements, possibly 0 elements, from the original sequence, leaving behind the remaining elements in their original order. Given an integer array, return the now length of longest wiggle subsequence. Okay, longest wiggle subsequence you have to return. Now let's see how we can find the longest wiggle subsequence. So, as said, for the first one, you have to consider the length as well. So that means whatever the length be, from first we are at least getting length of 1. So what I will do, I'll take two variables. One is increment variable and one is decrement variable. Okay. Initially both of them are 1 because either this could go in a decrement way or this could go in an increment way. That's the first element could be a part of an increment or a decrement. So we have to consider both because it could be a part of both. Okay, now we'll check. After taking this, iterate from I equals to 1 to n minus 1. Okay, you have to iterate and check. You just have simple conditions. I'll tell you. If the prior element, that's if I minus 1, you can have two conditions, right? Equal, we are not considering if. Then we'll have either this situation that if ai of minus 1 is greater or if it's less. We have two conditions. Okay, now let's see for the two conditions what we can do. If this is greater, Let's talk about these two. Okay, if you're talking about greater one, or you can even go here. So if this is greater, then obviously this is a decrementic, or you can say negative result. Okay, so decrement should be increment plus 1. Okay, and if it is less, that means it's incrementing. So it's incrementing after the decrement, so it should be increment is decrement plus 1. Okay, just a simple thing if you understand how we are doing this. And the result won't be plus of this, result would be maximum of d and I, whichever gives the maximum length, that's what our result is. So let's see this. Okay, initially we are here, a of I minus 1 is greater. Okay, so we'll make I as d plus 1, so d was also 1, so this becomes 2. Coming here, 4, 7 is greater, so coming to this part, d is I plus 1, now this becomes 3. See how it became 3. If we check in this way, this was minus 6, then sorry, this was plus 6, then this was minus 3. So from this we came here, now talking about other one. Again checking 4 and 9, so obviously 9 is smaller. Okay, 9 is smaller, so what we'll do, this one, I is d plus 1, so this becomes 4, and the output is 5 positive. Again talking about 9 is greater, yes, d is I plus 1, so I plus 1 becomes 5. Now talking about the last element, 2 is less than 5, so I becomes d plus 1. This becomes 6. And what's okay? Sorry, I forgot to place this length for now. This was minus 7, and yeah, 2 minus 1. This becomes mine 3. Okay. See, what you could see is that when we go up, so how many elements we interacted with. This is the result. Maximum of this we have to return. So maximum is 6. So the result comes up with the maximum number of elements that we have, the maximum length of the array, that gives us a wiggle sequence. That's what you have to do. See, as said, now 6 minus 3, 5 minus 7, 3, that's what we are getting. Now what they are saying, one more thing they have given, in contrast, if we talk about these elements, these are not wiggle sequence. Why? The first is not because its two difference are positive, and the second is not because its last difference is 0. The very first, last difference is 0, we cannot consider it, right? If talking about these, then in this, if we talk about it's minus 3, sorry, it's 3, it's again 3. So first we are giving again positive, so that won't be possible. I hope this is clear with you all. If there's any doubt, you can check, because that's the most easy solution. You can go up with greedy approach and do a lot, but according to me, this is just a simple calculator approach. All you require is a proper thinking. Let's see what the solution has. I took increment and decrement, ran a loop, checked if the earlier one is greater, decrement should be I plus 1, and if it's less, then increment should be d plus 1, return match. So as you can see, it's just a simple solution iterating towards, or you can say traversing the array, so the complexity should be order of m. Talking about the space complexity, it's order of 1. A quite easy solution in comparison to whatever you guys have thought, because I did go up with a lot of you can say brainstorming while working, and then I realized it's just an easy question. So it could be possible you guys go up with extreme level thinking and then realize, oh, that was just an easy solution that you need to think about. So it's what we need to know. Again, if you need any help, do let me know in the comment box. Anything about any company hiring or anything, do let me know. Thank you guys. Keep following. Thank you.